On the chilly night of December 16, 2012, Delhi became the stage for an unthinkable crime that would forever be etched into India's collective consciousness. A 23-year-old paramedical student, Jyoti Singh, later known to the world as Nirbhaya, and her male friend were returning home after watching the film Life of Pi. They took an auto rickshaw till Munirka bus stand, where they boarded a bus heading towards Dwarka at around 9:30 p.m. 6 others, including the driver, were already present on the bus. One of them, a minor, had called for passengers, assuring them that the bus was headed in their direction. The unsuspecting pair paid the fare of 10 rupees each and got on board, completely oblivious to the nightmare that was about to unfold. The male friend grew suspicious when the bus deviated from its regular route and its doors were shut. When he questioned this, the group of 6 men on board, including the driver, began taunting them for being alone at such a late hour, ensued during which he was beaten, gagged, and knocked unconscious with a rusted L-shaped iron rod, commonly used as a wheeljack handle. The men then dragged Jyoti Singh to the rear of the bus, beating her with the rod and savagely gang-raping her as the bus driver continued to ply the vehicle. Medical reports later confirmed that Jyoti suffered severe injuries to her abdomen, intestines, and genitals due to the assault, indicating a blunt object, suspected to be the iron rod, was used for penetration. Despite the brutal attack, Jyoti fought back, biting 3 of her assailants and leaving bite marks on them. After their horrific ordeal ended, the attackers threw both victims from the moving bus, and one of them even cleaned the vehicle to remove traces of their crime. Delhi police impounded the vehicle the next day. Around 11 p.m., a passerby discovered the barely clothed victims on the road and called the Delhi police. The couple was rushed to Safdarjung Hospital, where Jyoti was immediately placed on mechanical ventilation. She was found with multiple injury marks, including numerous bite marks, all over her body. One of the accused later revealed seeing a rope-like object, assumed to be her intestines, being pulled out by the other assailants. The police retrieved 2 blood-stained metal rods from the bus, confirming the gruesome method of the assault. The abhorrent incident ignited a wave of public outrage across the nation, prompting mass protests and demands for stringent laws against sexual assault. Swift action by the authorities resulted in the arrest of the perpetrators within 24 hours, thanks to the crucial evidence and the testimony of Jyoti's friend. The Nirbhaya case continues to serve as a painful reminder of the violence women can be subjected to, but also as a symbol of their resilience and the power of collective public outcry. The brutality of the crime sent shockwaves through the country, sparking widespread protests and calls for justice. While Nirbhaya battled for her life, the nation demanded severe punishment for the perpetrators. Despite the best efforts of the medical team, Nirbhaya succumbed to her injuries on December 29, 2012, leaving a nation in mourning and a world in shock. But her fight was not in vain. Her tragic end ignited a flame that led to significant legal reforms in India. This case led to the passing of the Criminal Law Amendment Act in 2013, which provided for the death penalty in cases of rape that resulted in death or left the victim in a vegetative state. The act also expanded the definition of sexual offenses, including stalking, voyeurism, and sexual harassment. Fast forward to 2020, after a long and tiresome legal battle, justice was finally served. 4 of the 6 accused were hanged till death. One of the accused had already died in prison, while the 6th, a minor at the time of the crime, was released after serving a 3-year term in a reform facility. In summary, the Nirbhaya case, infamous for its sheer brutality, changed the landscape of legal provisions for sexual offenses in India. It resulted in the introduction of stricter laws and penalties for such crimes. The case also highlighted the urgent need for societal change, for a world where women are not preyed upon but respected and protected. While the case brought about significant legal reforms, it also served as a grim reminder of the persistent threats women face in society. It reminded us that the fight for women's safety and equality is far from over. The story of Nirbhaya is a call to every individual to stand against the monstrous face of gender-based violence and to strive for a safer, more equitable society.